Good morning, Yankee fans. Welcome to NY Yankee Mania with Joe. What's going on, everyone? Pretty nice day here in New York City. It's always nice when the night before the New York Yankees win their game. But more exciting is 24 more hours, guys, and it's going to be bedlam, hopefully, for the New York Yankees with new players coming aboard. Very excited for the show. We are putting together a great extravaganza for you to rely on and hopefully come and join us tomorrow. Couple of things for today, everyone. First of all, there will not be a pregame show, and there's a good reason for that because we are doing the play-by-play live tonight. Ken from The Ugly Truth was nice enough to ask if I could possibly do the play-by-play for, I just hope I could step into big shoes because he does a wonderful job, and I totally appreciate him and his channel, The Ugly Truth. So by all means, come and listen and watch us tonight at 7 p.m. And also, the good news is, if Ken has time. With his assignment that he's doing today, he will come on and bless us with his talent and do some play-by-play. So that should be a lot of fun. Also, I want to remind everyone, and my other channel, Total Turnbuckle Talk, which obviously is all about wrestling, we will be live. We have not been on live for a while. We were gearing for this. And we are days away from SummerSlam. And because SummerSlam is a couple of days away in New Jersey, we are going to be live today. We're going to dissect the whole card, and give you any type of very, very good breaking news, anything. There's a lot of videos, a lot of shorts on there with my co-host, TJ. TJ has done a tremendous job, guys. Please go to Total Turnbuckle Talk today and watch us live at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. The link is already out. There is a link on NY Yankee Mania that you'll be able to do. So it's a little takeaway from Yankee Talk for a little bit. I think you guys will enjoy it. Ask your wrestling questions. You can go on there now. Ask your questions, and we will answer it. We will definitely do that. So I will definitely be happy if you guys would come on and cheer on TJ, who does an incredible job. Watch his shorts. Their views, his views have been incredible and doing an incredible job. So I appreciate that. So 2 o'clock is live at Total Turnbuckle Talk. 7 p.m. is 7 p.m. is our play-by-play and also our post-game show right afterwards. We're hoping to be joined by Swinging by the Fences, by the Pod Show, the Pod Man, your favorite Met guy. He will be coming in and helping us out. I want to say good morning to the whole chat so far. Charles, good morning. Evan, it was a real pleasure to speak with you, Evan. Looking forward to doing some really great stuff with you, and good luck with everything that you're doing. Our prayers are out with you in a very, very good way. FJ, how you doing? Good morning. Pudgy 41, how's it going? The baseball purist, how are you? And already we have a prediction. Mr. Met says, prediction: Zach Gallen and Jeffrey Springs will be traded to the Yankees. All right, we'll see if you're right. We got today and then all day to talk about it. Remember, everyone, if you are interested in coming on with us at NY Yankee Mania tomorrow during the live extravaganza, you have to go to joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. Leave a number that we can get in touch with you, and we'll work out a nice time slot. We'll do a little talking, before, we put you on. So if you're interested, or if you're just comfortable just to be in the chat, that's fine too. But if you want to come on the show for a few minutes, by all means, do that. I'd love to talk to you, and that would be tremendous. So joeyankees28@gmail.com. About the show tomorrow, I just put it up on the screen. So we have our trade deadline show, July 31st, 9 a.m. We're coming on with our regular morning show, not 8:30 tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. And we're going to go up to, hopefully, the last trade possible, 6:30 p.m. before and during that, the Yankees are playing during the day. We're going to be with former Major League Baseball player Brian Nelson. Brian played a year or so with the Boston Red Sox. He has some really cool stories to tell us. And he's going to talk about trade deadline day, how nervous people become because, they got to pick their families up and everything. So it's going to be a happening. Plus, we're going to have content people that's going to be on and all of that. So please remember, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, July 31st, we will be having our deadline show. Also screaming on the bottom, everyone, these are all the contactors that are bringing you information. They're taking time to help everybody out here on NY Yankee Mania. So please meet our staff. You have Jonathan for information chat. You have Nitin, who's incredible, and our sports media. You have Ken, the ugly truth. George swinging for the fences. Ben from the sports pod, and Sean from the chat. And of course, the most important is you all watching, and thank you. And our list is going to grow and grow and grow. Yes. And Nitin, I was saving that when you come on, but yes, Nitin did. He definitely is bringing us Brian Nelson, and he's also brought us Jabba Chamberlain, which I really wish you would go listen to that stream. It was really awesome. That video is on NY Yankee Mania, and amongst other guests. And please subscribe. I can't tell you enough. Subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. We are on we're on X today. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. So you have a lot of places, but you have to come to the main channel. When you click on NY Yankee Mania, you will get you could go right to subscribe, or if you subscribed, I thank you. Then press the like button. It takes 2 seconds. Everything's for free. So I really appreciate that. While we have a chance, let's go over last night's scoreboard, everyone, in case you missed the late night scores. So the good news for the Yankees, the Orioles beat the Blue Jays 16-4. I hope they save some runs for this afternoon. And also the Orioles actually won a doubleheader from the Blue Jays at 3-2. So the Yankees had picked up. The Yankees only 4 games out, guys, 4 games out. The Guardians all over the Rockies 10-4. The Tigers destroyed the Diamondbacks 12-2. The Dodgers beat the Cincinnati Reds 5-4. Kansas City over the Atlanta Braves 9-6. The Philadelphia Phillies 6-3 on the White Sox. The Milwaukee Brewers 9-3 on the Cubs. That's a good series. You got the Red Sox and the Twins. Both the Red Sox beat them 8-5. Now, both the Orioles, Blue Jays, and the Red Sox and Twins play in the afternoon today, guys. So by the time the Yankees go on, we'll know we're either 4.5 or 3.5 out. The Washington Nationals and the Astros beat the Nationals 7-4. Miami shut out the Cardinals 5-0. They're making a little bit of noise and good for trade talk with their pitching staff. The LA Angels of Anaheim beat the Texas Rangers 8-5. The Padres beat the Mets 7-1. They got a scare on Soto, but he's got a little contusion or something on the toe. He'll miss a game or two, but nothing really to worry about at this point. The Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Giants 3-1 last night, and the Athletics beat the Mariners 6-1, and that's a help for the Yankees in the wild card chase. And as for today, guys, like I said, 12:35 Eastern, you have the Blue Jays and the Orioles. Barojas against Kramer, and you also have the Diamondbacks and the Tigers, and another interesting game for the Yankee and the Yankee fans. The Red Sox and the Twins play in the afternoon. So, we'll see how everything goes. And of course, tonight, the New York Yankees play the Tampa Bay Rays on Amazon Prime, and we will bring you the play-by-play here on this channel. So a lot going on. I'm getting very, very, I'm getting very, very excited about, things that are cooking with the Yankees. And I think it should be an interesting day today. Now, being the fact that we're not on till 7 p.m., don't worry. If the Yankees make a trade, you'll know about it. We'll come on live. We'll do something. We'll make sure. But for you to get all the info, you have to subscribe. So if you're on here, and I know there's like 38% that listen to us every day that are not subscribed yet. We see everything. So please go under that 38% and subscribe. It's real important to us to give you the best information and content that we could every single day. All right, now that business has been taken care of, let's go back to the chat and let's see what Oli has to say. Good morning, Joe. Rumors about Bellinger getting traded. I don't get it. Why the Yankees would want to trade Bellinger. I don't get why the Yankees would trade him. I love him to stay in New York City. Well, I'll tell you why. Selling newspapers. As I've been saying before, nobody knows what goes on in that Yankee war room. Nobody. I don't care who you are. You could be Jack Curry. You could be, they might get a little bit extra than a regular newspaper reporter or somebody like us, but you don't know. Nobody. There could be a throw of a curve in a trade. And if it happens, anybody, it's anybody's game. So it's selling newspapers, selling your channel, selling radio. I don't believe it. I will not believe it because look at it this way logically, Yankees, for the Yankee standpoint. You trade Bellinger. Okay. Now you're going to lose a Grissom in the offseason. You know how hard it is for the Yankees when they have holes in the winter. They never fill them. Or they fill them with Band-Aids. The last thing the Yankees need is to fill center field. What are you going to do? Putting a 34, 35-year-old Aaron Judge there? Of course not. And if you're not going to bring up Spencer Jones, then what? It's so perfect. You're going to pay Bellinger. He's going to either play the outfield or first base. Goldschmidt is not coming back. He's not coming back. And yes, we're going to talk a little bit about Volpe here, Ultra. Here's the thing, okay? Finally, Boone had no choice but to admit that he's struggling. And it's about time it was admitted. But he still feels there's something big there. He's got to work through it. Anthony Volpe, listen, he's not hiding. He's talking about it, and I give him a lot of credit for a young man. He is struggling. Should he be brought down? Some people say yes. Some people say let him play through it. Some people say let him sit for a couple of days. My thing is, look what the Mets did wonders for their catcher. They sent him to the minors. He came back like gangbusters. Some people that will how about CC Sabathia just went into the Hall of Fame. He was sent down by Cleveland. And look what happened with him. So it's not the worst thing in the world for Volpe and even our catcher, Mr. Wells. It won't be a disaster if they get sent down for a little bit, or at least sit down. You have now Rosario. Try him at shortstop. He's got a very good arm. It can't get any worse. It really can't. Although, I mean, of course, Volpe hit a tremendous home run yesterday. That was well out of right center field. That was great. Um, so I just say, listen, it is what it is. All right, let's go back to the chat. BRB, 9 innings stressful. Yep, you got that right, baby. You got that right. This game was a wrecking ball last night. I thought he was coming back. Okay. Dominguez, who had a good day. Jake Youngster Dominguez is actually a pretty decent player. Yes, he is. Volpe and Dominguez are two most overrated and overhyped prospects ever in the Yankees history. They are both ranked 30th in positions. They are negative. They're negative players on the field. But Yanks, you got to give Dominguez. You got to give him. Come on, he does have a lot of tools. He really does have tools. You got to give him a chance. I mean, I would hate to see the Yankees give up on him with that speed. And he is getting better in left field. I mean, you got to admit that. You got to give him a chance. I mean, the man is 22 years old. Let's not forget that. Let's not, please. Let's not. Yes, the lineup needs consistency, and that we know. And it's being tested without Judge there. And let's see what they're made of. I mean, yesterday hopefully is a good start. It's giving the front office a little bit more hope. We are only 4 games out, guys. It's back on one hand, 4 games out. So, I mean, really, we've got to give it a shot. Let's see. Dominguez should be in center field. He never played left field. You're right. Before, so I give him a chance. But Volpe, in his 3 seasons, has regressed, and it's a joke now. Well, I agree with you, and there's some that I don't agree with you, Yank, because I'll tell you why. He's on the verge of 20 home runs. He's on the verge of 75 to 80 RBIs. I mean, aside from a couple of shortstops in the league, where are you going to find that? Now, I understand you have every right to be annoyed at his defense, every right. But he's 23 years old. Let's give him let's give him a break. He could be as good as I don't know if you guys how old you guys are, but actually just recently, maybe as much as like 9-10 years ago. I mean, it sounds like he reminds me of like a Darren Erstad, who was a great infielder for the Angels. You got to give him a chance. I mean, Sean Figgins, who again was another Yankee killer. He's a little guy, and he played a good defense, and he started hitting like crazy. He got traded and he was lost. He went to the Mariners and he lost his way. But the few years that he was with, quite a few years he was with the Angels, he was a good player. Let's see, Ultra. Volpe is holding the spot for Lombard Jr. arrives in. Yes, it's possible. Yeah, you're right. And listen, if nothing else, having Volpe being an everyday super utility guy, you can get a lot worse. Get a guy that hits 20 homers. Let's see. LB has a nice statement. I told you about Bellinger opting out, Joe. Michael K. said yesterday he's played so well that he's going to get paid top money, and he doesn't see Cashman putting up with Boris this winter. Well, that's an opinion. Bellinger is going to do – listen, he begged Scott Boras, please. He had a good situation with the Cubs, but he begged them to come to the Yankees. So I got to hold on to that. I'm sorry. Kudos to Michael K. He can say what he wants. He's not always right. So, let's let it play out. We'll worry about We'll worry about November 1st when it comes. Right now, we're worried about trades. We're worried about getting into the playoffs and moving on. But let's not make more of it. Right now, he's a New York Yankee. That's all. He's not a Padre. He's not a Cub. He's not a Met. He's a New York Yankee. So let's enjoy it, and then we'll worry about that later on. Belly forced the Cubs to trade him to New York. Thank you, Bill O, because that's where he and his family want him to be. You think Juan Soto's the only one that the family says, hey, I want you to play for the New York Mets? Well, his family, Belly's family, said, we want you to play for the New York Yankees. So it's tit for tat. So, I mean, really, Evan, Yankees offered all the money for Soto. Why wouldn't they re-sign Bellinger? Of course. And as I keep saying to everyone, you can't blame the Yankees for Soto because the Mets were not going to be denied. This was one person, one player in all of sports that was not going to be denied by the Mets. And that you can ask Michael Kay. That you can ask Jack Curry because that's what they're going to tell you. If the Yankees offered half a Yankee Stadium, they would have offered full Citi Field. And if they did that, then they go $2 billion. The Mets were not going to be denied. We have to realize that. The Yankees are not cheap. They are not cheap, guys. $760 million Scarols, as we say in Italian, is not cheap. So let's just move on there. Bellinger. Thanks, Billo. Bellinger grew up. The Bellinger grew up on being a Yankee fan. Soto went for the money. So, hey, Evan, yes, you agree, and I appreciate that. Oli, I would love for the Yankees to pass the Blue Jays, then win the division. Of course, we all want that. And you know what? The schedule, little by little, is going to pendulate to the Yankees. And if the Yankees get better, fill their holes, there's no reason why we can't have a big winning streak. Why not? Everybody else does it. I mean, come on. If you're a Yankee fan, you got to be feeling pretty decent right now. And I'll tell you why. Because there's going to be reinforcements. They're doing everything they can to get better. And it's going to, and they have a decent schedule coming up. So let's see. Let's not get ahead. Let's not be negative. I mean, well, listen, nobody knows better than me right now about being negative about this team. But the bottom line is we have to round them up, and we will, because this team is swaying, and I think they are honestly they are ready. They are ready to make their move. That's how I believe. That's what I believe. So let's go, Jake. Honestly, I'm not getting my hopes up. Every time they win a game, they lose the next one. I thought the Phillies win would be a start of a win streak, but it wasn't. You know what, Jake? Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. And you know why? Because it gives them more incentive to do something. I know it could be, it actually goes both ways. But they see that the Blue Jays may be taking a step back. So why can't we take a step forward? There's no reason, why not? So I just want everybody to know that I'm not going to be moon and gloom for this. I'm just looking for some stability and hopefully some trades in the next 24 to 36 hours. We do have, of course, Mr. Everything to NY Yankee Mania, Nitin from Sports Rush. And it looks like he's ready to come up. As soon as he's ready to come up, we will bring him up. But we do have Sean Browning in the stage, and we're going to bring him up. How you doing, Sean? Good morning.
I'm doing all right.
Can you hear me?
How are you?
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. How do you feel about? How do you feel? Do you feel confident that the Yankees are going to make some moves?
Yes. I mean, I just got a feeling we're gonna make some moves. Hopefully, it's with the Twins. I think that's what makes sense. Like for Ryan and probably Duran from the Twins. But I also see other moves too, like and getting like 2 or 3 bullpen guys. So like at least 2, maybe 3 other moves.
Yeah, I definitely think something's going to happen. But we do have the master of information up here, Jonathan, has graced us for a couple of minutes, so we will bring him up. Hi, Jonathan. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your take on all of this?
Well, for Volpe, is that what the conversation is about? I was so busy looking for the text you sent.
No, Cashman making moves.
Cashman has to make some moves. There cannot be. This team will not win with the way it is now. There will be some moves being made. I don't know what they are right now. We have what is it now? We have about 18 hours until the deadline.
Yep.
No, more than that.
More than that. It's more than that. It's about 30-something hours.
Yeah, it is 32 hours, 33 hours, about 33 hours until the deadline. 30. I don't know. My head is all over the place this morning. Regardless, we have basically a day and a half left.
You're right. Yeah.
It's 24 plus 9.
All right. Whatever. It's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Let's just keep it very simple. We don't have to go by minute at this point.
Yeah.
But so today's Yankee game, guys. What are you seeing? What are you expecting? What kind of lineup do you want?
Well, I want obviously I want the win. I don't know. I didn't see who's pitching today. But we have to. I want to see better defense in the infield. I cannot.
Today is.
I cannot really watch Volpe make so many errors time and time again and not get any downtime for it. It's not acceptable. He has the most errors of any shortstop in the major leagues, and he's not given a day off once. What does that tell you as a young player? I can do whatever I want, and I'm not going to be penalized for it.
Well, today is Will Warren against Zach Lytle, and today's game is on Amazon Prime. I will be doing the play-by-play here on NY Yankee Mania. And who knows, Lou, maybe you're right. Maybe tonight is the night that Rosario will start maybe at shortstop to give a positive a vibe and maybe sit down Volpe for a little change.
I think that's smart based on yesterday's performance. I know Volpe hit a home run, good for him, but his defense cost the Yankees at least 3 runs which basically makes that home run makes that home run negates the home run.
Yeah, no question. Sean, what's your take on Warren tonight? Can he set down these pesky Tampa Bay Rays?
Well, yeah, no, I think Warren will hold his own. Um, and hopefully he does. I mean, he hasn't really faced the Rays too much, but the Rays are a pesky team. Um, so I mean, I would see him going 5 or 6 innings. Um, and maybe probably 7 strikeouts because I mean they do like the free swing, but they are a pesky team. Um, but the real test will be the first inning for Warren.
As always.
If he can get out of the first
Out of the
inning
first inning, yes.
with 0 run or no runs, or he should be fine.
Okay. Well,
And
again, the Yankee bat. If the Yankees start using the noodle and start and waiting for the pitches they're supposed to wait for, and maybe a little bunting and a little hit and run, this team could start taking off. They do have a little bit of speed here.
this is one other thing I want to mention before I log off. The Yankees currently have a losing record while on the road. So if the Yankees can somehow turn that around, and the Jays are not exactly blowing away with the AL East, they can overtake the Blue Jays, but they have to start winning road games.
Okay. Well, thank you,
I
Jonathan.
mean,
If there's any
they got.
late,
I mean,
Well,
go ahead.
as I said, in the next by the end of the day tomorrow, 6 p.m. is the deadline. So I expect over the next day and a half, basically, there will be a lot of moves going on, and then some of them will be unpredicted, even by me.
Oh,
So I
great.
don't, I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the curtain there. For all I know, you could look for the wizard, and it will be Toto the dog.
You got it. Well, thank you. Hope to see you later on when I'm doing the play-by-play,
Yeah.
and keep us up with news. If there's something big, we will definitely come back live. So I
You.
appreciate it, Jonathan, and you have a wonderful day. Thanks for taking a few minutes for us. You take care. Thank you. All right, so Sean, we will be joined now by NR Media. Nitin is ready to come up, and he'll give his take, and and we'll see how how things are going. What is your impression? What kind of lineup would you like to see tonight? What Sean, are you with me?
yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. What kind of lineup would you like to see?
Honestly, Dominguez lead off. Um, Bellinger second.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I'm trying to think who the other, but or you could put hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to think. But yeah, Dominguez lead off. Bellinger second. Um, Either Ben Rice or Paul Goldschmidt third. Stan fourth. Um, and then put Jazz, um, Ryan McMahon, Ahmed,
Mm-hmm.
Rosario,
Well, you want to see Rosario in there? I want to see Rosario
and then I
play.
want to see Wells. I might be missing somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I know we gotta have okay Grisham. I just don't. I like Grisham, but he's always in leadoff, and he doesn't always get on base. And I want a
Mm-hmm.
leadoff guy that's gonna get on base.
Well, Bill O.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean Grisham got to walk.
Well, anyway,
yesterday.
Bill O in the chat, Joe. According to
But I
Nightingale,
mean,
Houston is looking to bring back Korea. Sean, you got to see something about your connection. The connection is really bad. I am not hearing one word you're saying. Maybe you should log off and come back on to us. Give that a try. I appreciate it because you're not coming through and people are not hearing
hold
you.
on, let me try and figure out.
Okay. All right. So everyone's apologize for that, but live stream sometimes doesn't always work simply because there could be storms around, there could be some type of interference. So again, we apologize for that, but we move on. Oli, let's bring him. Let's see what he has to say. If the Yankees come back and take over the American League East, that would be the biggest comeback in Yankee history. No, it's not. 1978, the Yankees were down 14 and a half games on July 23rd, and they came back. That is a big comeback. 6 games is nothing when you're 14. Actually, be honest with you, they were 15 and a half games out from what I remember. So, but I mean, I agree with you that they'll be on the right track. So, Nitin, are you ready to come on? I don't know if he hears us. Nitin, are you ready to come on? I guess he doesn't hear us. Okay. So we'll move on. Let's see. Good morning, Charles. How are things going? What are your interpretations of this Yankee team? Do you think they have what it takes? Will a couple of trades, in your opinion, work out something? And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'd like to get your input, Charles. Let us know what you think. The Yankees had sweat right. Exactly, Youngster. Very, very good. That was another good deal. All right. Well, without further ado, we're going to try to get Nitin up here, and let's see how it goes.
So, Joe.
Finally.
Good morning, chat. What's up, Ken, Charles, everybody, Bill? Let's go Yankees, John. Yankster. Okay, but what's up, Blue? What's up, everyone else in the chat? Jake. What's up, everyone? What's up, Joe?
What's going on, man? So, have you heard anything more that's going on at this point, or what? What's your latest from your interpretations of what's going on?
I haven't heard anything. The only thing I've heard is the Twins, Pirates. And what's up, Evan? Potentially, mainly the Twins, Pirates, and Cardinals also now. So because of Hesley.
I think the Mets dodged a bullet last night, Nathan. That Juan Soto wasn't hurt even worse than he was.
Yeah.
He may be out. He may be out a game or two, but they dodged a big bullet right there. That would have been disastrous for them. So you see, that's the one thing about baseball. You think you have it all covered, and then
anything can happen.
Right. Anything. And hopefully it's going to be a pretty productive trade day in baseball. I'm sure there's going to be moves that we're going to scratch our heads and say, "Wow, where did that come from?" And I really, really think that that's going to come from the Yankees. I still believe in Cashman. I do. I believe that Cashman and Hal have talked timelessly, and that they're going to improve this team. They know they're not that far away from really being a good team. They've had unfortunate injuries.
They're going to make multiple trades.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I mean, but everybody is so thinking that they're not going to do anything. That you just got to remember, Cashman can only do what he can spend and what Hal will approve. He could put the greatest trade, the heist of all time. If Hal says no, it's no, and that's the difference. That is the difference.
Yeah.
Jake, John S., of course, will be thinking he's going to make a trade. Yeah, he's definitely going to make a trade. Jordy, welcome back to the stream. They always make moves that we hear nothing about. People we are not connected to. Yes, you're right. And that always happens. The Yankees do surprise moves here and there that it's like, what? The Yankees got who? What are you talking about? They were just talking about so-and-so and so-and-so, and now they do this? Listen, back in the day, 1996, nobody expected the Yankees to pull off at 11, I'll never forget it, 11:43 p.m., they picked up Cecil Fielder. They needed one power bat, and they got him, and he helped the Yankees win at least one or two games in the World Series. So you never know. We never expected Cecil Fielder. A couple of years before, he had 50 homers. That was unheard of then. Now it's an everyday occurrence.
Yep.
So let's give it a chance, guys. If they do nothing, then you have every right to come on this show and say, Joe, what on earth happened? Is this team for real? Then we can't defend them. But we got to defend them now until 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
And I have a feeling something's gonna have multiple. See, there's something big. I think Cashman's has something up his sleeves, and I feel like it's gonna be multiple trades. And I hope it happens tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow, obviously. So hopefully.
Yeah. Youngster, you got to remember. Yeah, G. Michael, I loved him to death. One of the nicest guys, a brain in the front office. But everything changed, man. Everything changed. It's analytics. It's all kinds of stuff that we didn't have years ago. We had all we basically waited on scouts. It was all scouts. Now it's a little bit of scouts and all analytics. Cashman, sometimes he does some blunder moves. I will admit, we all admit that, but he does clearly do a good job. When he's upset for some reason, he goes nuts. When he's laid back, then we want to see Cashman upset, because that's when he does his best as GM. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, it's okay.
All right, Sean, we're gonna try to bring you back up.
What's up,
How
Sean?
you doing, Sean?
I'm doing all right. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, better.
Yes, we hear you much better.
What's up, Sean?
All right.
Are you thinking that Cashman is going to be active, or do you think this is a smoke screen just to keep us quiet?
No, he's going to be active because he said he was going to be aggressive. He's going to go nuts. And when I hear GM say he's going to go nuts, and he's already kind of shown it.
They're both producing. That's the nice thing. I mean, I know Rosario only had one at bat, but he's 1 for 1, so he's produced. We know what McMahon can do. I gotta say that I was wrong about McMahon. I gotta be honest with you. I thought he was just a strikeout artist. I thought this and I thought that. But seeing this guy every day for the last few days, wow.
He's a complete player.
Listen. I apologize. Kudos to that trade, Mr. Cashman. That was a very, very smart and marginal money-wise pickup for the Yankees. Kudos to Cashman. Let's give him a little shout out, please. And Rosario. Rosario was a very good pickup.
Yep.
I don't say that he's going to play every day, but he gives. When you can rest a Volpe, it's respectable. The man can go 3 for 3 with no problems, and he kills left-handed pitching. So think about it. You're in the playoffs against Struble. You got Rosario there. I'll take my chances with him over what we had. Come on, man. Yeah. You got to give Cashman a little break here. It's not all his fault. He's made two under the radar trades that were very good.
And he also
Let's give him the
made
benefit
those
of
two
the doubt.
moves.
What?
He made two moves to fix a glaring problem.
His thing is
Yeah, having trouble again, Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, Sean, we're having real trouble with the stream. Go ahead.
We were platooning third base, so we got a solid third baseman.
All right, Sean. Again, we're having trouble with your stream.
I don't know.
You know, Sean, did you ever try doing it through your phone instead of the computer?
What's up, Marshall? What's up, Marshall?
That might be better for you. Give that a try.
Our security guard is in here. What's up, Marshall? What's up, baseball purists?
Hey, Marshall, how you doing? Yeah, baseball purists. It's got to be the Wi-Fi. I think he should go through the phone, and he'll come up smaller, but at least I think it'll be much better for him. Bill O says McMahon is going to strike out at least 1 or 2 times a game. That's just the way the game is today. Yeah, he may strike out 1 or 2 times, but he gets the hits and he saves the runs. Look what he plays that defense. Are you serious? He's a great defensive guy, and he's out of Colorado.
Yep,
there's a big difference, right? Right,
Nathan? And it seems like he feels rejuvenated now.
Yes. And as you said, I want to give kudos to Marshall Brown. How you doing, big guy? How's it going? I hope you enjoyed last night's win. We again 1 win and we gain what? A game and a half. 4 games out, guys. That's all it is. 4 games out. Toronto's got to take a little nosedive, and they will, and they're starting to. McMahon has looked solid at third, a very big improvement. That's listen. Peraza wasn't terrible at third base, but it always seemed like he made a clutch error when it really came down to it. He made great plays, but McMahon is second to none, man. He is a great third baseman. Not good, great. Toronto has a tough schedule in August. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, guys. Why are we giving up so fast? I mean, I know the Yankees have played a way under 500 ball the last month and a half. We understand that. But we're getting a little healthier. It's good to see. How about Luis Gil yesterday? He pitched very good in the minors, and he's going to pitch for us Sunday. That's like a big pitching trade. You just traded for a number 2 starter, or maybe a number 3, wherever you want to put him. You can't get better than that, right, Nathan?
Yep.
I mean, agree. Come on. Unless you get a screwball or you get somebody like that, go out and get another Max Fried. Yeah. You did. You have Luis Gil coming up. And you have the bullpen little by little. Fernando Cruz is going to come back. And people even told me, hey, Joe, I really miss Leiter Jr. He, now he's got the rest. And that crazy pitch that he throws is going to be well rested. I mean, come on, guys. And we'll give Tim Hill a rest. We're going to add a bullpen arm for sure. I don't know who it is. And it might be 2. It might be 1. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
John Heyman just tweeted that. Hey, guys, John Heyman just tweeted that Padres all-star closer Robert Suarez is being discussed in trades. Rivals say Suarez has $16 million, 2 years player option, and he should decline. Padres' pen is the best, but they would likely want to add another reliever if they trade Suarez, and Dylan Cease also remains in many trade talks.
Wow. I still believe the Yankees are going to target the Twins closer. What do you think?
I have a feeling. It's either the Twins trade or the Cardinals trade, in my opinion.
Marshall says, let's hit that like button, everyone. If you like the Yankees, let's show our support. Thank you, Marshall. I appreciate it.
They still need to make multiple moves, though. That's what, in my opinion.
Sure. You're right. You're 100% right. And everyone, thank you for contacting us on our Gmail account. I am lining up guests for tomorrow. You guys have been really wonderful and supportive of the show. I really, really appreciate that. And we're going to have people like Evan on the show tomorrow from the chat. We're going to have Charles from the chat. Of course, people like Sean Browning from the chat. So there's going to be quite a few. And I know some other people that definitely want to come on that I'm going to be talking with later on in the day. So I have a lot to do to plan for this show tomorrow. And also, of course, Nitin, tell everybody who's going to be coming on who's a former player, thanks to you. I really appreciate it. Go ahead. About tomorrow's show, who are you bringing on? Who did you get for us?
Good morning. So tomorrow, my team and I booked Brian Nelson, former Red Sox player. He'll be joining the show tomorrow at 9:00 for the trade deadline special, and also we'll be talking about his journey career a little bit. But he's going to talk about help out with the trade deadline tomorrow, get his thoughts on it. So my team and I booked Brian Nelson tomorrow for Joe at 9. Please stay tuned and tune in tomorrow with a former Red Sox player. Yep.
Thank you, Nitin. And we will be on a special 9 a.m. tomorrow. Usually we're on 8:30 a.m. every morning. And I really, really appreciate everybody coming to that big show tomorrow. Don't forget, tonight I'm going to be doing the play-by-play for the Yankee game. It is on Prime Video. So if you don't have Prime or whatever, well, come here and we'll make it very comfortable. We'll do the best job we can, and we'll be joined by a few people here and there throughout the stream to help us out. Ken from The Ugly Truth usually does these games, but he has an assignment today, so he asked me, which was so nice of him, to do the play-by-play. We usually tag up once in a while, and we do it. So, and I'm hoping that Ken will come on towards the latter innings and help us out. Usually, sometimes Nitin comes on. We're looking to have the Pod Man to come on tonight. George may come on tonight. So we have a lot of things going on. I want to give a shout out to first-time listener and viewer Greg Sears. How you doing, Greg?
Hey, Greg.
Welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. Press the like button. There's a lot of content that you can look on NY Yankee Mania. Thanks to Nitin, we had gotten Jabba Chamberlain. We had a great interview with him a couple of weeks back. We also had Clint Hurdle from Nitin. We've had Corey Hart, former baseball player, Milwaukee Brewers. Billy Sample, ex-Yankee, who was his manager the 1 year he was with the Yankees was Yogi Berra for 14, 16 games, and then Billy Martin. What takes great interviews. We've also had a CEO on, MJ Perdone. She talked about all kinds of events and things you can do. As a matter of fact, she was nice enough to take one of the listeners and is going to give her some type of internship. So kudos to MJ, who's going to be coming back on the stream. We're also we're going to have a special show. I'm not going to mention the name yet, but it will be a surprise that around August 14th, we're going to have an actress, big-time actress on here to talk about a lot of things in entertainment. We're not just all Yankees once in a while. We got to get ready for a non-Yankee baseball, and I'm trying to put together a really solid events for you guys for your entertainment purposes. But you need, please, I can't beg you enough, subscribe to the channel. It's for free. Press the like button, and really, really appreciate your whatever you can do for us. And tomorrow is all for you, the fans. Going to be on all day to make sure that you will be taken care of all day long. And again, if you want to come on the show, all you have to do today, guys, is contact us. And I'm going to put the link on right now, joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. Now, please leave a number. It's easier for me to get in touch with you. I don't want to go back and forth with emails. Unfortunately, today I don't have the time. I would love to, but the call or the texts are much better and easier, especially if you want to come on tomorrow. I will make time for each and every one of you. But please do that for me. I'd appreciate it. And one final note before we go back to Yankee Talk. Today at 2 p.m., I will be doing on my second channel, Total Turnbuckle Talk. We will have a live show with my co-host TJ, and we will go over SummerSlam with WWE. Please go there, subscribe. You're going to see a lot of shorts there. The views are incredible. What he does for the content is incredible. Come to the chat. You can go there now, ask your questions, come on live. We will be on live today at 2 p.m. Total Turnbuckle Talk. You will see that in NY Yankee Mania. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work. We love each and every one of you. Nitin, as far as tonight's game, do you see Warren going to they're an aggressive team of swinging. I think he's gonna fare very well with this, especially with good defense.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, now with obviously McMahon and then the defense behind him, Volpe made some mistakes yesterday, but I hope Volpe can do a better job if he's in the lineup today. So I can see Will Warren going 6-7 innings, probably giving up 2 to 3 runs, 7 hits, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, and then I think he's gonna have a good game tonight, in my opinion. Hopefully,
I do too, without a doubt. I really believe that he will definitely shine tonight. And don't forget, everyone, Toronto and the Orioles play in the daytime at 12:35. So let's rah Baltimore today to beat Tampa Bay, and we're one step closer to getting back where we belong. Cold Italian Pizza, there he is.
Oh, what's up?
Morning. Hey, I have the Lavazza for you. How you doing?
Lavazza coffee.
The black coffee, my man. This is for you, and this is for everybody in the chat. As we say in Italian, salute to everyone. Nothing like it. Nothing like Lavazza coffee in the morning. So good morning. Ryan Coleman, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much. Yes, Charles, we would like to get Ryan tonight. Marshall Brown, let's see what he has to say. Warren is nasty stuff. If he can only just stay composed and not panic. What do you think about that? I agree with that.
I agree, Marshall. He needs to. I mean, he's shown what he can do when he's on. So when he's on, he's really talented. He can mix his pitches and obviously, and then also have and strike out tons of people. He has the capability of striking out like multiple, like 10 or more batters.
Yeah, like Charles says, he needs to control the strike zone. Once he controls the strike zone, we're in good shape. They're an aggressive swinging team, especially like the leadoff guys. They're aggressive. So if you get the ball down, they'll hit ground balls to the infield and, hit it to Ryan McMahon every time. I'll take my chances every time. Volpe, I'm a little afraid him going to his right. Chisholm, he's got to perk it up a little bit. I don't like his pitch selections. He's too worried about strikes and balls, and I understand that. But he's got to concentrate on hitting the ball. I mean, he just goes off, and it kills his timing. So he needs to calm it down. Goldschmidt, I am very worried about. I don't know what's going on with him. Is he just really aging in front of us? He's been cold. Let's face it, Nitin. Goldschmidt's been cold since May.
Goldschmidt has been gold. Yep.
Yeah, right. Golden. He was gold in April. I don't know what he's not. He's not even bronze right now. I mean, we really.
Maybe I think there's a chance maybe Ben Rice might get traded. That's why he hasn't been playing that much.
Good question.
Yeah, so if he doesn't get traded, how about we play Ben Rice more at first base?
Yeah.
I mean, give Goldie some days off. Maybe he needs a day off or two or something because I don't know what's going on. Every time we put him in, and plus yesterday was a big mistake batting him third. I think.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Yeah.
I know. Ken from The Ugly Truth says it doesn't matter where you bat, but in situations like that, yes, it does matter. Bellinger,
especially in postseason.
Yes. Yeah. No, something's up with him. We'll see. Cold Italian pizza. So the Yankees will be all right. 2 months ago, they were getting healthier. They need bullpen help, and schedule is easing up. You're right, Cold Italian Pizza. You had good coffee this morning because I love what your take on it. Let's see. Ken says, Goldie came through in the 3-hole last night. Yeah, he did later on, but in the beginning, when it looked somber, he struck out again, and that's what the people will remember, Ken, unfortunately. But no, you have a valid point. It doesn't matter because you could like Billy Martin did years ago. He put everybody's name in a hat, and he took out a lineup that way. As crazy as it sounds, it did work actually because that brought them a 5-game winning streak after that. After they were in a little bit of a slump, and he was also mad at Reggie Jackson. But then again, who isn't Billy Martin mad at? At one time he got mad at everybody. Mild-mannered Chris Chambliss. It was ridiculous. Evan says Goldie struck out, but also had an RBI to make it 6-3. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But I don't agree. I don't agree him batting third. You need more protection, and Bellinger should be there. And you know that the player that to me, Nathan, is Jekyll and Hyde. I think you're going to know who I'm going to say. Trent Grisham.
Yeah.
My God, I never saw somebody be Jekyll and Hyde like this guy.
It's crazy.
He could go 4 for 4, hit 3 home runs, and the next day he goes 0 for 5 for the next 3 days. How does that happen? How does that happen? That I don't understand. And again, while I see some new people, I want to give shout out to people that's in the chat on the phone, on our channel, and that would be Bob Rizzo, of course. How you doing?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Anna. How are you? Anna, you should come on the chat and say hello. You're always.
You know what you should do?
Go ahead.
You know what you should have a call-in number so people can call in and talk. And then do that like a call. You remember? You know how like those radio station does it?
Oh yeah, we'll eventually do that.
Yeah, you should do that. Like have do a call-in number and then yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely that is something to look into.
Ken said you just described Dominguez.
Well, I give Dominguez a pass because he's a youngster. Trent Grisham is 29 years old. I think, listen, Dominguez is going to be with us, Ken, and you know that, unless there's a surprise trade we don't know about. And Grisham is gone. I think the best thing to do right now is to trade Grisham.
You think he'll be traded by tomorrow?
My opinion, it's more than 50%. That's what I feel. Kevin, good morning. How you doing? Jeff, how's it going? I hope you had a good vacation. I haven't seen you on the stream, but you're definitely in our email. Thank you so much. There is a question for Nitin from Bob Rizzo. Nitin, do you ever get any sleep at all?
Yeah, I get sleep.
Well, you got your answer, Bob. Yeah, he says you're all over the place. That's amazing for a young guy. You're gonna really rule the world.
Thank you so much.
That was very nice of you, Bob.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate that, Bob. Thank you.
And Bob, come on the stream when you can. I really appreciate that.
Anna, come on the stream too.
Yes, Anna, come on the stream. We really appreciate that, and I hope everybody's here with me. Tonight's for the play-by-play, and also tomorrow, as you know, the big show is going to be tomorrow. So please be around. And of course, if you guys want to talk to us, all you have to do, call joeyankees28@gmail.com. We'll get on there, and then I'll make the phone call. Leave your number, and we'll work out a time, and I will send you the link, and we will go one at a time with whatever panel we have on the stream. I can't promise that I can bring you on with the former baseball player. I have to ask his permission. If he says he doesn't mind, fine. I know he will field questions, but I will let everybody know during the stream tonight. And if he says it's okay, then it's fine.
I found some interesting predictions on Twitter here.
Go ahead.
About some trade. I mean, this is only predictions, so I'm just bringing this up. But I found this. So Mets they think the prediction here for the Mets is Luis Robert Jr. and Edward Cabrera. And then
I believe that.
For the Mariners, they think the Mariners will still continue to make moves, and they think they're going to end up with Griffin Jax and Billy Castro for the Mariners. And then the Brewers, they think the Brewers will get Suarez.
Wow.
And then somebody thinks the Yankees will end up with David Bednar and then Zach Gallen. And then they think the Red Sox will end up with Sandy Alcantara from the Marlins. Dodgers, oh my God, I hope this doesn't happen. They think the Dodgers will get Duran and Lucas Ehrig.
Jeez.
Blue Jays, Merrill Kelly. Phillies, Ryan Hesley, Stephen Kwan. Padres, Cedric Mullins. Reds, Harrison Bader. Astros, Dylan Cease, Miguel Garcia. The Cubs, Mackenzie Gore.
Wow.
Hey guys, these are all predictions, so it's not. They don't. It's just predictions. So let's see. But those are crazy predictions, though.
They really are. And yet there could be a big trade that we don't know about. Yeah. It's interesting to see. We got to stroll around Scranton today, and Double-A and Single-A. See who's left out of the lineups. That might give you a little clue.
Ken goes in Goldie's last 20 games. He had a 282 batting average with 20 hits, 5 RBIs, and 10 runs scored. But he's been struggling though.
Yeah, it doesn't look that. I mean, from the chat. I mean, from his numbers, it doesn't look like it. But lately, though, he just looks terrible up at the plate. We've got to admit that. Maybe because he had such a great start. But Ken, you got to admit, he does not look good at the plate. He looks lost and slow. And, I mean, that's my opinion and tons of other people's opinion. But, if you think he's going to be okay, well, then I'm good with that. I really am.
Yep.
Yankees for life. Yankees need to trade.
Yep.
I agree. I totally agree. Bill O says, at least Rosario gives us an option at second base if Jazz has a Spats attack. Yeah, and I wouldn't mind trying him at shortstop again. I've seen him play shortstop. There's a lot worse that we could put out there. Against a left-handed pitcher, he should be playing. He's got to be playing. That's what they got him for. He's been up one time against the lefty with the Yankees. Of course, he got a hit. Play him. But we haven't, when's the next lefty? I'm not sure. But whenever that is, you got to bring him in. You got to play him.
Rosario, you're talking about, right? Yeah.
Yes. Jake says, this is why the Yankees need to just keep Rice. Rice needs to be playing first base. Well, if you get rid of him, you can always put, Bellinger at first. Wherever he goes, he's a Gold Glove. So it really doesn't matter where you put Bellinger. The man is just just incredible, totally incredible. Charles, Jazz needs to stop worrying about the umpire strike zone and stop trying to hit home runs. All right, we're gonna try. We're gonna try one more time with Sean. It looks like he's changed something, so let's see. Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Hey, Sean. Can you hear? Can you hear us?
I'm doing all right.
Can you
Yeah, I
hear
can
us?
hear you.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
And I think it's
Yeah,
now. I think it's better now.
much better.
Yeah,
All right, so give us your opinion on tonight's game.
I had to reset my gateway. There was.
Oh,
Okay. Well, give us your opinion on today's game.
Oh, I think. All right. I think that Warren is going to at least give us 6 innings. It's about 7 strikeouts. He may give up a couple runs because it's a pesky Rays team. And there's no telling how clean the defense is going to be behind him. But I think that our offense is going to show up. I mean, we scored 6 runs in 2 innings last night. So I say I think we'll actually go up and show up more, have more of an offensive input. But we need to have Giancarlo in the lineup.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we
But,
missed
Ken brought up another good point. He's saying trade Rice, bring up TJ Rumfield. Yep, TJ Rumfield's the actual first baseman. I like TJ Rumfield as a player.
I just don't know if the Yankees will have the stomach to do that.
We covered
Bring
him.
up another young guy. That's the problem.
Yeah, we covered him at Somerset. He's a good player. He works hard and he's been through a lot. So I think he's ready. He's been doing good in AAA, but the problem is injury issues. But I think if you get him the reps, I think he'll be fine. So I agree with Ken. I think you trade Ben Rice. Let's give a shot to the young kid, CJ Rumfield. He's an actual first baseman. So
yeah,
totally
let him come up and learn under Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
And then also, but if you bring him up, you got to play him like we do Volpe or Dominguez. Like give him a real consistent.
Yeah.
What about bringing up Rodriguez
shot.
also?
Don't do what we did to Peraza.
What about bringing up Rodriguez? And a lot of people,
I would love to.
A lot of people have soured on JC Ascara. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, but apparently isn't it Jesus Rodriguez still in trade discussions, depending on the trade?
Haven't heard his name lately, but he probably is.
Oh, it says here, Houston Astros interested in
they're inquiring.
Yeah, Carlos Correa. They're also looking at Nolan Arenado and Suarez.
Well, I think their shortstop got hurt.
No, yeah, but I think they're looking for a third baseman.
Oh, okay. Well, Correa back in Houston, that'll be something. He replaces Bregman. I don't know how realistic that. Although Minnesota they'll probably take the whole salary. They would have to take the whole salary.
I think Houston would do that though.
Good, interesting point by Cold Italian. How is it going to work with Judge and Stanton?
Well, Stanton can play some outfield. Obviously, but we have to make sure they got to keep him.
Yeah, keep him healthy.
But I mean, like I said, Stanton could be a good bench piece for a little bit, maybe for a couple of games, and have Judge DH. But it's a good problem to have, and I can see Boone putting Stanton in the outfield. And Ken, I agree. I think bring up Raphael. They need to bring up my guy Raphael soon.
Well, let me ask you something. When Judge is ready to come back,
I don't.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Sean. He's frozen again. I do think. What's your opinion when Judge is ready to come back? Do you put him in the minors for a game or two to get his swing ready, or do you think they would just put him right back?
Put him right back. I mean, it's 10 games.
Okay.
And
Just
he
a
can get his
question.
timing. He can get his timing. No, I'm just saying he can get his timing at DH. But Judge is just we need Judge and we need Stan. I mean, yes, we scored without them yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but you can see the way that the pitchers pitch our lineup when those two giants are not in our lineup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they
No
attack
question.
more. The thing.
Uh,
So
FJ
having those
says,
two guys, it creates.
yeah, I agree
Go
with
ahead.
you. FJ says Flores is another trade piece. Don't be surprised if he's moved. And I won't. John the Beagle Dad, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's everything going? Are you a little bit more secure with the Yankee win yesterday, gaining a game and a half? Only 4 games out. How you feeling today, John? How's the doggy poo doing? The poochie? How's everything going with that? Judge's injury is going to keep Grissom on the squad for the rest of the season. That's according to Ken. Do you agree with that, Sean? Do you think Grissom will survive the trade deadline?
Yeah, I do, because Grisham is the perfect 4th outfielder that you can play, and he has played mostly every day.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of runs smoothly and he holds down that center field. So then now, especially in Yankee Stadium with right field, you can have Stanton in right field, or you could have Rosario.
Hey, well, sorry to call you off. I got to drop. I have to get ready for Trent Thunder, the 12 o'clock game today. So.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, keep us posted if you hear anything, Nitin, and we'll see you tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's what time is that thing tonight? 4 or 10, right? 10?
7 p.m. for the kickoff of play-by-play.
Okay. All right.
It's one link.
Yeah.
So it's one link. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, and careful driving, and have a good time.
All right. See you guys. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees, baby. Let's go Nitin and his crew.
Yeah.
Keep going, baby. Keep going.
Yeah.
Take care, Nitin. Drive safe. Take care. All right. Then there was 2. Ken, Flores is the best defensive catcher in our organization. Don't think that they are sold on Wells as long-term catcher. What do you think of that?
I don't think they're sold on him. I mean, Cashman's not defending him. The problem is we're trying to let Rodriguez and Flores get a little seasoning in the minors. But how long are you gonna have Wells and Escara when runners are running on things? So we need a defensive first, with a good bat. We need a catcher that's consistent all around. We were spoiled with Jorge Posada, with Joe Girardi, with even Jim Laird.
And Thurman Munson down memory lane.
Well,
I just want to give a shout out, Charles. Have a great day, Charles. I know you're leaving the stream, and also there is. I saw somebody else is leaving. Have a great day, guys. Hope to see you tonight, and don't forget 7 p.m. play-by-play. We will do that. We'll be giving you breaking news, and also we will do the post game right after that. So there's a lot going on. Don't forget, any wrestling fans, come and see us live at Total Turnbuckle Talk at 2 p.m. and talk about SummerSlam going on in New Jersey on Saturday and Sunday. First time it's a 2-day affair, and we're going to give the matches and our predictions. And there is going to be a heel turn guaranteed in there. And I will tell you that, but it has to be on the stream. I will tell you the heel turn, and it's like 99% it's going to happen. So you have to come to Total Turnbuckle Talk and listen to what we have to say. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sean. Continue.
No, yeah. What I'm saying is we got to shore up that catching spot. Whether that's this year or whether we bring them up next year and send Wales packing. I don't know. But I liked him. I root for him, but the problem was it's like he'd get back going really well, but and then he'd catch it, but he's taking too many steps backwards, and it's been a liability. But he's not the only liability on the team right now.
Exactly. There's quite a
So
few. Yankees for life. It's total turnbuckle talk, and you will see the link. The link actually is also on NY Yankee Mania, but you could go to Total Turnbuckle Talk, and you will get us. You're a big wrestling fan? That's great. You know what? If you want to, why don't you get in touch with us right after the show at joeyankees28@gmail.com, and I'll give you more specifics on it. And you will definitely like the content. You'll love the shorts on there, and it's a lot of fun. And we do have real breaking news when it happens. We go on live right before big pay-per-views, but we do shorts every day just about, and the views have been through the roof, and we really appreciate it. Same thing, subscribe, press the like button, ask a question, come on our live stream at 2 p.m., and we'll be more than happy to speak with you. Little diversion from the Yankees, and let them do their job with the trade deadline. Sean, a couple more things before we go off. Go ahead, Sean. You were going to say something? All right. Ken says Flores is the best defensive catcher in our organization. Don't think that they're sold on long-term catcher. You're right. Flores is excellent, and he was nice enough to come on our show too.
Just gonna have to wait and see what they are, because we can.
Right.
No, I was just saying that Cashman is gonna make moves. We're gonna have to wait and see, because we could speculate till we're blue in the face, but it doesn't mean that they're all good. That's what they're actually gonna do. But we need pitching help, and we need that ASAP.
Right, I agree. I totally agree. I agree with you.
Like Nathan was saying, and what you were saying earlier, when Cashman is angry or Cashman frustrated, he makes some of the best moves as GM.
Okay. Well, Sean, just some final thoughts, and I appreciate it. And hopefully we will catch you later. You should just a word. Try from your phone. It might do you better than your Wi-Fi connection. You should give it a try through the phone. It might sound better. You can try this. I don't care, but I'm just saying it. It's a little frustrating that people can't hear exactly what you're trying to say. So I appreciate. Give it a try. You got nothing to lose. I've done it through the phone on different chatter, and it works pretty well. So. If it's
it works pretty well.
Right. So maybe you should do that. So what? So big deal. You come out a little smaller on the thing, but as long as people could hear you and hear your good observations on the Yankees, that's the most important. So anyway, your final thoughts on the Yankees for today? Well, sorry, guys. This is live, and he's not hearing us very well. But hopefully later, when he does come back, we'll have everything straightened out. Sean, thank you so much for being on. Sorry that the stream isn't going that well for you, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out a little later. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Yeah.
I just wanted to for troubleshoot.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Sean, but you're not coming through, and people are texting me that they don't hear you at all. So let's try something else. Thank you, Sean. All right, everyone. So in basically closing, I feel that Warren is going to pitch well today. I think the star of the game is going to be. I'm going to go McMahon tonight. I have a feeling he's going to come through with something big tonight. If Volpe is in there, I think Volpe will continue to hit a little bit more, which will be great. And let's see how it all pans out. Remember, during the day, if there's a Yankee trade or anything, we will bring it to you. We'll bring you the lineup before the show also. But we will come on at 7 p.m. and we will do the full game with you. Ken the Ugly Truth may come on a little bit later, hopefully, and give us a hand with the play-by-play. He was nice enough to ask me to do it, and I'm going to do it for him and for you guys. And then right after that, we're going to have the post-game show right here live on NY Yankee Mania. Don't forget 2 p.m., my other channel, Total Turnbuckle Talk. Let's talk wrestling. So everyone, by all means, if you want to get in touch, know more about the Yankees or come on for tomorrow or talk about wrestling, joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. So if anybody that's around at 2 p.m., we'll see you live. And then anytime during the day the Yankees do anything, you will get notified, but you have to subscribe so you don't miss any notifications. Thank you, everybody on YouTube. Thank you, everyone on Facebook and also X. And the list is growing and growing, and everybody in the chat. With that in mind, everyone, I hope that you have a wonderful day. God bless you all. You know I love you all. God bless America. God bless the Yankees. Cashman and Hal, let's make some trades. Let's get it done. Talk to you guys later. We will see you tonight and also in the ring at 2 p.m. Take care, everyone.